Live. What is this?
Are we live?
Share screen. Can you share this? Huh? Or share you? Oh. How can you
Send it on the Discord. Copy the link.
copy the link and then how do I send it?
Oh, okay.
I'll just
You should keep writing.
just type your name. What time is it? Ten?
I'm first year, so
Is it recording?
it's okay. I'm a little less.
Wait, what's the email?
I like things with like more.
Oh no.
Is it if I'm streaming, is it recorded? Possible. Can you? This gets very. Okay, we are on YouTube. Send to the message. You send to the make announcement. Oh, you made it? Can you?
Right now? Okay, when did you start? Right now. Right now. This is Thailand.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
All right. So, all the candidates for the math meeting, thank you for joining us. So the way this is going to work is that we're going to call up the candidates per position. So the 6 positions that we are running, that we're having, we're going to start with the VPs. So it's 4 VP positions, and then treasurers, and last but not least, the candidates for president.
There's secretary.
Is there secretary?
And
So
instead of
3,
one-
yeah, 3 VPs.
There's one secretary.
We should have teach. I'm just John.
And then the VP was academics, VP socials,
Yeah.
and VP communications. So who are the, so we'll start off with VP comms. Who are the candidates? Well, just raise your hand. Is it just you?
I know one of the candidates is not
Yes.
nearby.
Oh, they gave me a
I
statement.
know Tom gave a, like,
A statement. to
Yes.
and then I don't know where the other one is.
So there was those 2 candidates then. So yeah, everyone's gonna come up, read the statements, and then just go sit back down. This is being streamed live on YouTube. And then at 7 p.m. normally the math department should send everyone a link for the election, and you guys will vote. All right, you want to go up? Yeah.
You just sounded. Just read your statement.
All right. Hello, my name's Andrew. I'm running for VP of Communications. I've noticed in my class that there are many people who, for most of the semester, were not aware that the math union even existed. And there were some who knew it existed, but very marginally. I want to make sure people are aware of the math union and aware of our events ahead of time and across multiple mediums. I want to try and communicate everything 3 days in advance. And for larger events, not just on Discord, but also on our website and on Instagram. And for especially large events, also posters and emails. Thank you.
Amy, you can.
I haven't gotten anything yet. Can I maybe I'll do it at the end when you sent it to me?
So that there's no statement then?
Like told me you sent it to me, but I just messed
Can we just do the next one and then?
All right, we'll just go to the next one.
Okay.
So VP Socials, you want to go first?
I'm like trying to convince myself that this is like not more scary than that time I forgot my entire speech in front of 100 cadets. So, am I good to go?
Okay.
All right, thanks. Hi everyone, I'm Maggie. So I'm not really great with speeches. I'm more of a planner and doer usually. So here goes nothing, I guess. But I'm running because I want everyone, no matter what program they're in, to think of Math Union as the default safe space, where you can share what you learned about chaotic valuations and also cope over your Math 135 homework. I want it to be the landing spot for U of T newcomers, where they can make their first friends, bonding over food and activities. I want Math Union members to feel like they can contribute to something that's bigger than themselves and have all of their ideas heard. And most importantly, I want anyone, like the people from my high school whose grade 11 science teachers literally told the entire class that none of them were gonna pass. Or the girl whose parents are still praying for them to like, just give up on math and just go be an elementary school teacher, bro. Or the people who feel like they're a fraud because they're on the verge of dropping out of 157. To be able to walk into any Math Unit activity, no matter how good or bad at math they think they are, and feel like they belong. There's a lot of ideas that wouldn't fit into this speech that's supposed to be only a minute. So I guess all I can say is I hope that these are things that you care about as well, and that we can work together on them next year. Thank you.
Who's the other VP Social candidate?
There's one, he's going to arrive in like, oh, Xander, and then there's one who's coming in like 3 minutes.
Xander, go ahead.
Hello everyone. A minute's definitely not enough time for me to emphasize the importance of the role of VP Social. I've said time and time again, math is something that's social and something that needs to involve everyone and make sure that people feel that they belong and can do it, talk about it. If you don't feel that you can talk about it, you're just going to get overwhelmed, get isolated, and feel like you can't do anything. And as a student union, that's our job. We need to make sure that every student that we represent feels like there's a bench for them, space for them, and that they can actually participate without people just drowning them out. And that's what I aim to do. I aim to listen to people, I aim to give events people need, feel that they want, and I aim to give people opportunities to make them feel like math is something that welcomes them in general. Thank you.
So no other VP Socials? So,
You can just sort of that.
I mean, I think it says a lot about a candidate if they don't show up on time. So. VP Academics, who's next? Isaac, you want sure? We'll do Isaac and then we'll do. Yeah.
So, hello everyone, my name is Isaac Clark. I'm a second-year math specialist here at the University of Toronto. And I think that seminars are a truly invaluable opportunity for students to be able to engage with math deeply, to share ideas, and to build lasting academic connections. If elected, I plan to vastly expand these operations, casting a wider net for speakers and topics that will appeal to the non-math specialist background, while also maintaining the tradition of our colloquiums as a glimpse into the deeper mathematical research and the rabbit holes we all fall into. I will also organize upper year office hours, in addition to informational sessions about career opportunities, grad school pathways, peer networks, scholarships, et cetera, all other sort of math-related opportunities. I think that by running these events and by going through the paces, we'll create a more inclusive, accessible math union, which caters to the entirety of its membership and will bolster the recruitment and the retention of students in mathematics and mathematics programs at this university. Thank you for your consideration.
Hi, my name is Miran. I'm a first year in physics and math specialist. And then even though I'm in physics and I literally have a physics teacher inside my study, I will not show it. But I really want to join the exact team of MU because I think our events are too monotone. We literally only have math colloquiums right now, and most of us, let's be honest, most of us don't understand what's going on in there. While I do think this is a good thing to show that how hard math can be, I believe we should have things like social nights or game nights, more fun events, and better integration Bs. I know last year was the first year, but I hope we can make it better. And then so vote for me if you want more fun events, and I hope we can work with the VP communications to get ideas, event ideas from the students themselves, so we can organize better events, well suited, well engineered, well oriented to our MU members. Yeah, thank you.
Is there still another candidate? I could help. Four candidates.
Hi everyone, my name is Kushali. I'm in my 4th year, going into my 5th year, and I'm pursuing a mathematics and its applications in the physical science specialist degree. My speech is going to compose of 3 main elements. Firstly, I want to talk about why I'm interested in joining the Math Union. So, as a relatively smaller department and a subject that is not most people oriented, I think we all know that mathematics can be very isolating. And I think that this is what really motivates me to make my contribution in building a stronger math community here at UT. And the Math Union is the best place to do that. Secondly, I want to talk about why I am a good fit for this position. So over my past 4 years at UT, I've gained ample experience in many roles and clubs, and I've had experience in things like graphic design, marketing, leadership, event execution, you name it. So I think that all this experience that I bring to the table is what really makes me confident in being able to embody this position well and to contribute effectively to the club. And thirdly, I want to talk about how I plan on contributing. So if I'm elected, I plan on hosting 3 main types of events. Firstly, I want to do something that is something similar to Coffee with Profs. This is an event I've done previously with orientation. This is basically where a student can engage in informal discussions with professors in a more relaxed environment that's not just a lecture. Secondly, I think that collaborating with other clubs is a really fantastic opportunity for the Math Union to not only diversify its scope, but also to reach more students. And thirdly, I also want to organize alumni events through which students can expand their networking opportunities and learn more about grad school applications, connect with other graduates, and talk more about career opportunities as well. So yeah, thank you for your time.
Thank you, guys. My name is Christopher, and I'm currently a Math Union exec, and I'm running for VP Academic. So obviously, we didn't maybe not do the best job because the union was completely dead last year. We are trying our best to bring the union back. And as a VP Academic, I would like to plan more events next year. In particular, I want to keep doing more colloquiums, but with more accessibility, like stop talking about G bundles or consider us variety or whatever. But obviously, we'll still keep some more mass spec perspective in the colloquium too, because Daniel Litz told me that you only learn from the colloquium you don't understand. Secondly, I also want to do more communication opportunities with your professors. I would like to provide some maybe monthly tea time with the prof, which apparently is a tradition from Princeton, and we copy to the grad students, and maybe we could do similar things for the undergrad too. And also keep organizing the Integration B, which is a fun activity for students ranging from 1st year to 4th year to participate in, which is a fun event. I think in particular, I organized that event this academic year, I think that was a pretty good event. We should continue to do. And aside from that, I would also like to keep running the Putnam Day to prepare for the Putnam competition. I don't think we will run like Putnam training session, as the department has already running 2 training sessions weekly before in the first semester. So, but I still would like to have a day people can gather together and solve problem the whole day. And yeah, and that's mostly it.
So there were 6 candidates for VP Academics. Does anyone else? No? Okay. Secretary.
I'm Ryan. I'm a first-year math and physics spec, and like a very clear common component in all the candidates so far is they want to plan more events and improve the overall agency of the math union. And I just haven't goal of helping organize and facilitate these by keeping information clear to everyone, and especially the execs. Because a common thing I see right now is that not everyone is on the same page. When I ask people just about anything, there's very contradictory information. So I plan on working very closely with the VP Socials and VP Communications to do so. And I have previous experience planning and facilitating events as my high school's grad committee secretary, and also just committee secretary, high school committee. And we planned various social events breakfasts and formals, and also outings cruises and whatnot. So hopefully I can bring that to the math union while also helping plan academic events with the help of the other VPs.
Any other candidates for secretary? No one else? Okay. Treasurer.
Hi everyone, good evening. I'm Ziv, and I am second year specialist student, math specialist student. I'm also doing a French minor, and as we see, all this stuff, communication, socials, academics, almost everything we do run on money. And as treasurer, of course, my job is to get enough money for you guys. And apparently, for me, the abstraction of mathematics, it inspires me to serve people in math, to serve math students. And I used to be the director of finance in the club, which I found with my friends. So I have a hands-on experience with securing the funding, and actually we got $3,000 from Hard House, from our side student union combined. So yeah, I have this experience. I can help the student unions, math student union, to get the money to run these events, and yeah, I wish I can earn your vote, and I thank you very much.
Any other?
So hi everyone, my name is Caitlin and I'm running to be treasurer. So as we all know, MU serves a variety of math students. But considering that as a third year student, I didn't really know that math union existed until recently, it's severely underserving its members. What I've noticed is a lack of community, both in lectures and socially. It's evident that we need to change both how we publicize events and how resources are allocated to address interests of all of our members. I'll prioritize funding for initiatives that include students of all math abilities, facilitate spaces for collaboration, and create more opportunities for social connection among members and executives. I plan to expand MU's resources by merging events with other clubs, external collaborators, and support initiatives for students that bring together varying interests. But managing MU's finances isn't just about keeping track of the funds. It's about making sure our budget directly benefits the students. Beyond running as treasurer, I love math and the skills that I have developed both academically and interpersonally. I'm committed to building a welcoming math community where every MU member, whether a passionate math student or not, feels supported. So I'll bring
creativity, and a collaborative spirit to the role of making math and this community more accessible, engaging, and supportive for everybody. Thank you.
Do we have any other candidates for treasurer? No? All right, the candidates for president. You guys want to?
I'm gonna give my talk here, just because I.
But it's not filming. Is it filming yourself?
It's not filming it.
Oh, there.
No, others.
I told you. When a minute and a half, right?
Yeah.
Hi, everyone. My name is Ibrahim Hamid. I'm a third-year math and physics specialist. I realized in my statement I didn't really have anything about me. So if there are two things I'd like you to know about me, is that one, I tell the truth. And if I promise something, I'll do it. The second thing is that I give 110% in anything I put my mind to. So if I'm elected as president, right, which would be a great honor for all of you, then I plan to make this student union the best one at the university. I truly mean that. Thank you so much.
Hello, everyone. My name is Gabriel, and I'm one of your candidates for the Math Union president. Now, given that I only have a limited amount of time, I really need to be strategic with what I talk about. And every candidate who has spoken so far has offered some great ideas of how they want to improve the Math Union. And so I actually want to focus on something slightly different. Here's a question that I want you all to think about. What are you looking for in a president? Maybe it's someone who has a lot of original ideas. Maybe it's someone who knows the math curriculum very well. And while each of those qualities are very important, there's something I think should be among the top of the list. And that is the ability to get things done. You see, math is a collaborative effort. And on the Math Union, there's going to be many other people. And each one of those members are very qualified and they can offer their own opinions on things. The president needs to be able to hear those ideas and take that in and be able to work with it, right? And one of the important things the president needs to be able to do is stay on top of their tasks, because otherwise, how else are you going to be able to put plans into action, right? So I've been taking 7 courses per semester since second year. And from this experience, I have come out with an extraordinary ability to manage my time. I am able to do a lot of things, and this is something that you should really want in a president. Now, I want to shift focus a bit and talk about what I uniquely bring to the Math Union. So some of you might know that my background is slightly different than most of yours. I'm an immunology specialist, but I take math specialist courses because I like it. And one of the advantages of this is that my background gives me the ability to basically connect with many more different people who are also taking math courses. Take 135, 136, for instance. Most of those students are in the life sciences. And why is that? Because pretty much any life science program requires first-year calculus. Now, that course can be pretty difficult, and there's a lot of students who would greatly benefit with the help of the Math Union. So if I am elected president, then due to my background in the life sciences, I am able to connect more with these students. And so when the union offers its assistance, much more of these students are likely to accept our assistance, our help, right? So now I just want to close with a few more sentences. A president who is able to take ideas and bring them into reality is someone you want if you value impact. A president who is able to hear ideas and make everyone feel welcome is someone you want if you value a thriving math community. Now, I am that person, driven, ambitious, and ready. My name's Gabriel. Thank you, and I hope you vote me for president.
Any other candidates? Have any other candidates from other positions come in the meantime? Yeah.
First of all, my name is Michael Ward. I was running for socials. I was a little late, but I brought Timbits, so you know what? We'll see who wants a Timbit. Raise your hand. Here you go, pal. Here you go. You see, this is just a classic exhibit of a social man. Really a man of people. So I'll just talk a little about myself while I pass out Timbits. I'm Michael Ward, and I'm from the U.S. For positions, I plan on doing law because I really like communicating with people. I really like socializing. And one of my strengths is clear, effective communication. So for socials, one of the things that a lot of people have talked about is like reaching to other unions, reaching to, for instance, like the physics union or whatever, econ, CS, whatever. Because right now we don't have a lot of resources, right? Guys, we have like 6,000 people in NU and there's like maybe 30 people, 40 people. I'm not that right now. But it's like, it's a little underwhelming and I think we gotta branch out more. So people have talked about maybe collaborating with other people, right? Even going to 135, 136, saying, hey, you guys need help? We got a math union. It's pretty sick. We got Timbits, we got like math charisma and I don't know, energy, synergy, a lot of cool words. So the one thing I really want to say is just, I really do like the idea of a lot of people coming together for something that is as antisocial seeming as math. It's like a little bit drawing. I tell people I'm in math and they say, have you ever talked to a girl? And I usually say no. But I want people to know that like you can be social, you can be charismatic, you can be a part of something bigger and a part of math. Right now, there's kind of a disconnect in the math community. And coming in as a first year, I was really scared because I saw these like really fancy like limit symbols and like integrals. And I was like, oh, like can really draw some great symbols. And it's like, you know, it's hard learning like gammas and deltas. And it's really confusing sometimes. And just having a third year, I remember I walked into the math room, the undergrad just across, and Ibra was there. And I literally just like had no idea what I was doing. And for him, you know, he's a third year, it's like cake and makes me feel a little bit bad. He's like stupid, but he like assured me, he was like, don't worry, like we've all been there. Another person, I'll wrap it up, sorry, I'm going super long. Another person is the current VP of socials. I actually reached out to her earlier in the year because I was struggling in 157. And this is like another way of like, there are third year people in this course that are more than happy to help. And that was one of the most reassuring things I think I've ever experienced because I was struggling in math classes. And I just thought that was really something special and I wanted to share that with people. So I wanted to be part of socials because I just wanted to, well, share my gift to speak and gab and give donuts and do what I like to do. So yeah, that was it. My name is Michael Ward.
All right. Well, first of all, thank you to all the candidates. I think they deserve collectively another round of applause. So yeah, it's like 6:30. The voting link will be sent out at 7 p.m. Remember, vote for who you think is gonna do the best job possible. If we all care about the math community here at the University of Toronto, we all want to see it do better. We all want more events. We all want more things in general. So vote for the person you think is going to do the best job, and best of luck to all the candidates. And yeah. And we have our last social of the year today at Burkett on Bay. Just pub night. We have free food, and anyone can come. Even if you're 18, you know, it's fine. We'll just don't drink. But other than that, so see you there.
Also, I can just start the voting now. I'll just like.
Oh, you can send the link now?
Yeah, I scheduled something for 7:30, but I'll
Okay. Oh my God, no way!